Hello everyone, it's Sharon from Sharonatsea Travel. About 2 months ago, we were standing in the same spot here in Vancouver, Canada, getting ready to board Holland America's Dam, one of their pinnacle class newer ships, and we had a great cruise to Alaska. Well, we always say you need to try a cruise line at least twice to really get a true feeling of the cruise line. So we are going, get this guys, we are going on the oldest, smallest ship in the Holland America fleet today, right out of Vancouver. We're going to sail down the Pacific coast for 5 days, on down to San Diego with one stop in San Francisco. So that should be pretty chill, relaxing, and we can really get a true feeling for the ship. Excited to get on and really do some comparisons and see what this what Holland America is all about and really get a true feeling for it. So let's get going over to the port, hop on the Volendam, and we're going to sail down the Pacific coast for 5 days down to San Diego and just relax and chill out and get a feel for Holland America. So let's go. We are on the Volendam. We entered right behind me, right over here, and came down the hall. We are entered on deck 2. We are on deck 2. Our cabin's ready. We are in 2531. Key cards. Let's take a look inside. I am curious to see what our cabin looks like. We had booked a guaranteed interior, our first interior ever, and I'm excited to see what the interior looks like on this class of ships. Let's go. Ooh, our first look at the cabin. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I was not sure what to expect. It was the oldest, smallest ship in the Holland America fleet. We booked a guaranteed interior and I thought, oh my gosh, we're gonna have the worst room ever. I've been so stressed about this, but oh my gosh, it looks, at a first glance, it looks great. I'm impressed, Holland. So let me put our things down and we will give you a little cabin tour, look around the cabin. Wow, okay, so now that we are gotten a little bit settled here, I am loving this cabin. A big bed. It's actually a cabin for 4. There's a pull-down bed up here, and there's also the sofa bed, which makes into, it has a pull-out bed, so it pulls out this way, which could actually sleep 2 as well, even though, I mean, it's like a double bed, so, but it's really a room for 4. So I love these hooks. I mean, we always bring our magnet hooks for the wall, but these are a nice addition. We have our jackets up there. There's plenty of lights. The bedding looks really comfy. It looks like there's one plug here, and I think I saw, I'll check later, but I thought I saw another plug at a glance, but we'll see. But I know there's one there. It does only have one electrical outlet here, so make sure if you're staying in an older ship, bring a little charging hub thing that you can plug in there to charge all your things. But there's 4 closets here. 4 closets. I have never seen 4 closets on any cruise ship that we've been on before. They've always only had 3. So this cabin's quite spacious for being an interior. I'm impressed. What do you think, Jamie?
You want to know what I think? I don't know if anyone out there wants to know what I think, but listen, here's what I think. 50 plus cruises under our belt, our first ever interior. And I'm like Sharon, I was kind of concerned. I was afraid. I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be cramped, tight, claustrophobic. I didn't know what it was going to be like. And I am really pleasantly surprised. The TV behind Sharon is big. It's like a 36-inch or 42-inch flat screen. That's super cool. The bed over here looks very comfortable. Although I did notice, come on, Holland, I got a light bulb out over here. What's the deal? We'll get that fixed. No big deal. Whatever. But it just looks comfy. It looks a little classy. I like the feel of it. I'm very happy. We'll see how it sleeps for the next 5 nights. But so far, I got 2 thumbs up.
So now that we checked out the room, we are starving. Our luggage is not here yet. So we are going to head out and bring you along, and we're going to go find something to eat for lunch. And then we're going to check back and see if our luggage has arrived and get everything put away in our cabin. And we'll do a full cabin tour for you, show you where all the electrical outlets are, show you the closets, the bathroom. It's a very nice bathroom, let me tell you. You're going to want to see it. So let's get going. Let's go have some lunch, Jamie. I'm starving.
All right, what deck are we going to for food?
Well, I just pushed Lido deck because that's usually where
It's always the Lido deck.
I don't know.
The buffet is always on the Lido deck.
We're exploring today. We're on a new ship, and
Lido deck.
Here we are.
I don't think we can get lost because the ship is so small. So.
All right, let's find that food. All right, so we're making our way to the buffet for lunch. First stop here, the Lido deck, where our cabin is forward. So we have to go through the Lido deck to get to the buffet. We've got the drink package set up here in case you want to purchase a drink package. And right here on the starboard side is the dive-in. Okay, so if you like burgers, if you like hot dogs, if you like chicken sandwiches, they got the dive-in, and all the toppings are all right here as well. Check that out.
Whatever you want, you can come here. You can get everything.
Oh, there you go. You can get it all right here. Holland America. That's what he said. So this is the pool area right here. All right, let's take a quick look at this on our way to the buffet. It's got the covered area right here, right? It's got the roof for inclement weather. The hot tubs are running. I don't know if they're like technically open quite yet. The pool is not filled at the moment. They're working on it. Now again, this is kind of the midship Lido pool area. You got the pool bar right there. Nice comfortable seating here all around. Oh, and there's Sharon right there. Hello, Sharon.
Hello.
What's your first impression here? You were just on the Conings Dam, and it had quite a setup here. It's a little smaller, a little more mellow here, but what do you think?
I don't know. So far, I like it. I mean, it's so much smaller. It's hard to do a real comparison between the two. I like them both, but so far, I'm really liking this. I like the smaller feel on the ship.
Sharon's already looking at the sweet spot. Sharon, all right, listen.
You know, my first stop is to check out the desserts.
Let's get a little food. Let's show the food a little bit here. Then we'll get our food. We'll eat. We'll tell everybody how it is, and we'll let you know our first experience here at the buffet on board the Volendam. Here's a first look at what we grabbed for lunch. I went ahead and got a pulled pork slider. There is some meats and cheeses from like a big old charcuterie type board, even some brie. Here is a sandwich that was pre-made that looked pretty tasty. I'm going to try this out and see how it is. And let's see what Sharon got.
I went with the beef, mac and cheese, a little fruit, and the bread. You know, I love the bread. And they had butter. They had all kinds of butter on this Holland America ship. So, no lacking butter on the Volendam.
That is so funny. If you saw some of our videos from the Conings Dam, one issue that we had was it was very hard to get the condiments you needed. Right? We had to ask and wait minutes at a time, literally, just for butter at the buffet. And here they had an entire bucket of it. Well, you can't follow the channel and then be surprised about this. Sharon, what do you got going on there?
Well, I walked over to get some dessert, and at first I was a little sad because I didn't see any of the cookies here on Holland America. And if you watched our last video when we were on the Conning Dam, I love the cookies, especially the oatmeal raisin ones. Well, they had some over by the dessert. They didn't have them earlier, and now they had a whole bunch out. So I got my cookies, and this is just a start to my cookies. For the next 5 days, I will be living on these things. I love them. They're better than any of the other desserts on the cookies.
All right, so we had a pretty darn good buffet lunch. Now let's check out the back Lido deck area. Well, they got a full bar back here. That's very cool. What's up, buddy? Hey, hey. Very nice. Hello, hello. All right, you got a smoking area back here. This is going to be on the starboard side. There's Sharon taking a look at the city. All right, yes, it's small, right? We told you, this ship holds less than like 1,500 people. A tiny little pool. Sharon, what are you doing back here?
I'm just taking pictures of the beautiful view back there.
It is nice, right? This whole Vancouver Port, Canada place right here is pretty darn cool. We entered right down there. They're making a little noise up there. Come on, guys, we're trying to make a video over here. All right, now sometimes cars will pull up right out there. And let me give you a little bit of info here. Number one, if you're arriving here, the Pan Pacific Hotel is right here. It's a huge, huge building attached to the terminal. So there's a lot of traffic and stuff like that. Some people will get dropped off out here, and there are times where you could walk from the street down this little boardwalk area and actually drop off your luggage down here and get on the ship. But that's not always available. At least that's what we were told earlier today. It was not available today. So we had to go down into the parking lot and drop off, which you may have seen already in earlier parts of the video. Now, when you leave, if you're taking an Uber, you'll actually have to walk out this way, walk down the road about 2 or 3 blocks, and that's where the Uber pickup will be, because it's going to be chaotic right out here after the cruise when they are disembarking, especially if you have multiple ships in here. It's beautiful back here. This is beautiful too. You know her. Talk about beautiful.
I hope we get a little darn sun this week, because I am going to be laying right here if we do.
I think so. I think so.
Perfect place.
Our last cruise was Alaska, and it was a little chilly. We could barely come out here. But now, as we go south down the Pacific coastline, hopefully it'll be a great experience. All right, so we're here on deck 3. We're on our way to go do the muster drill, and I just found the most confusing thing. This is going to mess me up all week. Okay. Deck 3 is the lower promenade. Deck 4 is the promenade. 5 is the upper promenade. Could they not think of any other names besides promenade when they named the decks here? How confusing is that? Hey Sharon, where do you want to meet? On the promenade deck? No problem. Well, I will say this is one of the more uneventful atrium areas we've ever seen. They do have a pretty little design thing right there, whatever you want to call it. There's deck 5 up there. We're on 4. There's 3. But there's no bar. Where's the bar? Maybe it's up there. All right, a quick look forward on deck 4, the world stage. This is the cutest, tiniest little showroom that I've ever seen. Look at that. And there's the stage right there where the shows will be. I'm sure they'll do some talks there as well, but how cute, the world stage area. We're finding the ship to be very small, but I will say this, the people working on this ship have been fabulous so far. Smiles, interactions, friendly greetings, it's been awesome. Some of the best service we've encountered on a cruise ship ever, and I'm not kidding you. All right, well, I just showed you the downstairs area, deck 4. Here's deck 5 of the world stage. Makes it look a little bigger from here, but it's still, I mean, it's tiny. Look at this lady. She must be here early for a good seat.
I'm checking out different seats to see where I might want to sit.
Ooh.
So I found the worst seat.
Smart move. All right, worst seat in the house.
There's some like bar stools back here. This first row here isn't too bad, although you don't get a good view. These ones back here, like, especially with they angle down, and if someone was, like, you can't even see the stage. You literally can't see the stage even with no one sitting in front.
All right, so Sharon is pointing out,
And that's the worst seat in the house.
don't get those seats.
But I bet this is one of the best seats. Right here. And look at this. There's drink holders too.
So is this where you're going to be getting a seat for the show?
There's drink holders and right here. Oh no, actually, right in the middle. This is the perfect seat.
So this is what you do when you have a little free time on Embarkation Day, right? You go into the showroom
So now
and you check out the best seating.
we have to secure those seats for the show tonight.
Okay, I'm on it, Sharon. We'll make it happen. Yes, ma'am. All right, a few moments ago I mentioned that I was in the atrium on the 4th level, the deck 4. Now I'm up on 5, and maybe I stand corrected because here is the ocean bar right adjacent to the atrium. So maybe you can call this the atrium bar. I mean, if you had to, if you wanted to. So ocean bar right here, atrium right here, and here's a look down. Ooh. All right, so we made it. We made it to the promised land, aka the casino. So about midship on the port side of the ship is a casino. It is a tiny, and I mean tiny, casino. It begins right there. Okay, it's got a couple banks of games. And it kind of ends right there. Okay, I do see the blackjack tables, a couple other card games. There's a roulette wheel right over there. Oh, there's Sharon checking things out. And here's the cutest thing I've ever seen, guys. It's got a baby craps table. That's right, it's a baby craps table. It'll fit less people. And there's just one craps field right here. Instead of being two sides, it's just one side. Built into two. How cute is that? All right, and there's the cashier cage, if you will. But yeah, this is it. It's tiny, it's adorable. I'll be at the roulette table. What are you doing, Sharon?
I am just checking out this whole little baby casino.
How are you doing this afternoon? I love it. My name is Kimberly. I'm your cruise and travel director, and I gotta tell
Where are you,
we
Kimberly?
are so
Where are you?
excited. Throughout the course of the cruise, I'll be doing several up-close port talks for you to get you to know all of our ports of
There she
call.
is. There's
But I am
Kimberly.
just one of over 500 team members that are here to help make this a magical trip.
All right, well, the rain subsided for just a moment. You can see it's all wet back here. On the aft part of the Lido deck, deck 8 on this ship. But there's a little view of Vancouver. Goodbye, Vancouver. You're beautiful. It really is a beautiful city. We hope to come back here sometime just to hang out for a few days, either pre-cruise or just at any given time. Got all the tankers out here. It's funny they're all sitting out here. I don't know if they're waiting to come in or waiting to leave. I don't know what the deal is with them. Sharon's a little chilly out here. Sharon,
Yeah,
what's up?
Look at the pool. I just went and touched it to see how warm it was. You know, you can see it. All the where the cool air is hitting it.
The little steam
And
coming off of there.
It's nice and warm. The pool's nice and warm. It's like a lukewarm bath. So it's good.
So you ready to get in is what you're saying?
It's probably warmer in there than it is out here.
It might be. No hot tubs back here, but they do have the pool. But this is where they were gonna have the Lido deck sail away, but the weather just said no thanks. So they went inside, but we had a fun time inside. They did the Cupid Shuffle, and the travel director, am I saying that right? Tried to really spin things and have a good time with it. So hey, we're gonna have to get back to the cabin and get ready because pretty soon we got supper.
We do, but we have to unpack still.
We do.
Yeah.
We do have to unpack.
Not unpacked yet. You
Hold
know,
on, we have to unpack?
you
Are
know,
we
that's
unpacking?
really getting to me because I never wait this late to unpack.
Well, all right, hold on. A little more rain's coming down right now.
Yeah.
This might be the perfect time to wrap things up and say it's been a great embarkation day. We have to go unpack, get ready for dinner. We'll show you dinner in another video, so stay tuned for part 2 or a dinner special. I don't know what it's going to be, but thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us here in Vancouver. We're back on Holland America. We're on Volendam.
And
First impression, Sharon, what do you give me?
I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
What? A 9 out of 10? Are you out of your mind?
It's been a great day. The embarkation process was a breeze. It was even quicker than before. That might have had something to do with the day of the week it was, though. But it was a great embarkation. The way they had everything set up. We got on the ship. Everyone's been friendly. Our cabin was ready when we got on board. The food in the buffet for lunch was good, and the service was good in there. It wasn't busy. I don't know. Everything's just been running smoothly.
You know what? I can't really disagree with it. It's been a great start to the cruise. So 5 days, Pacific coastal cruise.
It's actually a 56-day sailing, but we are only sailing the first 5 days of the 56.
Let's say the extra 51. Can we put that into our schedule?
I sure wish we could.
Can you budget that into?
I sure wish we
Maybe
could.
Sharonatsea Travel can take care of that. All right, so listen, we're going to get out of here, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. And if you haven't done it yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel before you check out. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video. Hit the notification bell so you know whenever we or Sharon at least has some new content coming out. And until next time,
We'll see you in the next video.
that's right.